Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about gang stalking and the relationship or how insignia relates to gang stalking. And I'm not talking about that's my cousin. Insignia is my cousin. I'm going to tell you something that the gang stalkers are using to how they're actually being even more successful kidnapping women. But before I get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that that's you, will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Also, scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find some terms, TERMS. I ask that you look those terms up via a video format platform, and right now that's YouTube. Also, scroll down where the text is posted. You will find the listing for my skin and hair care line, and I ask that you order some things. Not begging, but it is a wonderful line, you guys. Okay, they both are. But I'm also gonna show you before I get started something that was kind of scary to me when I first saw it. You know, it's just like weird. Who could do that? But a good scary, like so beautiful that it's scary. Looking at the height of this building, you guys, this building is extremely tall. Oh my God, my back. I didn't realize how tall this building is right here. I mean, it's extremely tall. I'm like, oh God, please, please. I'm just going to leave that at that. Just kind of scary a little bit, just extremely tall. I did not realize that. And I have seen this building, but from the other side of downtown Dallas, which is where I am. But first, as I mentioned, you guys, I went to school, high school, or to a high school over there. That light's blinking. That's not the high school, but it was in that area. And it was called Arts Magnet. The official name, however, was Arts Magnet at Booker T. Washington. And I think they have since changed the name to School of the Performing Arts or something like that. In order to get into this school, you had to be exemplary in your grades, and you also had to do an audition, okay, whether music, theater, arts, or dance. And which it was in which, let me finish, you had a cluster. So if you were in the dance cluster, AM or PM, PM being more advanced, then you we're going to be working on that particular thing, dance, for 3 hours out of the day. Pretty cool. We had our academics, but we had our clusters. Like I'm in the dance cluster. What cluster are you in? I'm in theater. So we had our cluster and clusters, or a cluster, and some people had a split cluster. They were in dance and art, just depending on how smart the kid was or whatever. And you know how it goes. And I'm going to tell you, this particular school, you had better be blessed. Know that you were blessed to get in this school. Once you got accepted, you got an acceptance letter or rejection letter, and to let you know that you were accepted or rejected. And I'm telling you, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids apply each year, even to this day. And I was one of the lucky ones, your girl right here, to get accepted in that school. But one day, the bus taking us home, probably at this light right here, or coming down this, all I know, I was facing in this direction, facing south. And you really can't even see the school. It's actually behind this building, that way. But I just happened to look up. It was probably my last year there, and let me yawn. I'm so freaking sleepy. Okay, let me show you what I noticed looking up. And I wish it was daytime so you can really see this and see how scary it is. A beautiful scary. Uh, yeah, you better turn them off. Okay, they're getting out. You guys, get on about your vehicle. Okay. Yeah. So right here, I noticed that vehicle and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I've been waiting to see if someone's gonna get out, and they did. Bam! That didn't go right. I was supposed to focusing on them, you guys. I was supposed to do my bam. But this mural, mural, from what I understand, was painted by a student that attended Arts Magnet. I'm gonna bring it in a little closer for you. And what you can't see because of lack of lighting, you see here is a dancer. Um, there's another dancer leaping across. Wait a minute, hold on. Where's my hand? Finger. Right. Why are my fingers long there? This little dancer leaping across. Um, and this stuff is coming out of his head. You see that? It's like a hole in his head, and all this stuff is coming out of his head. And he's a conductor. I brilliant whoever came up with this mural, the idea for this mural. But from what I understand, as I started saying, um, it was a student from Arts Magnet back then who did this mural. Okay. And I want to say students, but I think it was just one person. Don't quote me. And I meant to look this up online before doing this video. I'm just now noticing though about 30 minutes ago that it's like a big harvest moon or something behind his head. But you guys, if you could see this like I see it, it is extremely scary. You got this huge dude, I mean, and huge. You guys have no clue. Okay. As a matter of fact, this building, you see those 5 openings? That's a parking lot. So if you doubled that and there's something on top, you're looking at about 12 stories, which is not all that low for a building when it comes to height. Yeah, and you can't just can't tell how big this is, but it's oh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me, you guys, it's very huge, extremely huge. And this really it scared me in a way because it was so huge when I was on the bus and I was like, gosh, that's big. Oh my God. First time I'd ever seen a mural. I can imagine. So it's the first time I'd ever seen a mural. And Dallas, downtown Dallas has a lot of them, different ones. And you guys to see it again is absolutely amazing. There's someone in there, I think, blowing a trumpet, and what it does, what it represents the Dallas Arts District. This is the Dallas Arts District, which I am doing it no justice because it is no light. There's no light outside. But this is the Dallas Arts District. If I were to walk way over there, you would see like, oh wow, So it's absolutely amazing, and you guys need to come to Dallas and see some of the sights. All right, yeah, there you go. Beautiful. I'm serious. I wish you guys really could see this. This is a parking lot, and you see how huge it is. Now, on this camera, even the parking lot looks small, but it's really not all that small. But this is huge. It just seems unreal. Like you just have to see it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And but let me tell you guys the purpose of this video. A lot of women are getting kidnapped at an alarming rate. Most of these women are black African women, or the black female gender in the U.S. alone. And I say alone because gang stalking is also in other countries. And as mentioned, some people have committed suicide behind being gang stalked because you know somewhere and they got you, and all of a sudden, blip, 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 blip. Oh, she's crazy, he's crazy, that kind of thing. And then talking about you behind your back and knowing full well that they've seen some of the things that you've seen, fast forward, but they, messy people. So be careful in whom you hang around with when you are a victim of gang stalking. try to hang around other gang stalking victims. I've tried that. Um, and it, I like, once again, I've said it before, I don't know how this person could have been a gang stalking victim and they don't want to talk about gang stalking. That really blew me away. Not that you every well, let's talk about gang stalking, but just in the communication, for the communication value of letting someone know your story and what's going on with you, having each other's backs. I I was appalled at how this person did not want to talk about gang stalking, was totally against it, yet a victim. And it really scared this person, obviously, that they were being gang stalked, okay, to the point of silence. Never. You're doing yourself an injustice when you're silent about your gang stalking. If someone's going to think you're crazy, guess what? They probably thought something about you other than being crazy before that. You know what I'm saying? They probably already thought this or that of you, or something similar, or whatever. Anyway, rock and roll with it. Tell people what's going on, you guys, because anything ever happened to you, you have, there you go. You got your backing. Okay? But focusing back on this mural, you guys, the women that are getting kidnapped in vans. Most of these vans are white. They have the ones. I had two kidnapping attempts for sex trafficking myself. Let me tell you what kind of vans they are. They're usually white to make them look commercial, like they're really doing something. And they have the cutout, um, the tracing for you to have a window cut out. In other words, you see a white van, there's no windows. But if you wanted that cut out, you can go back to the manufacturer or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. You can go somewhere and have that cut out. It's already there for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the windows are not there. That type of van. And you guys, but this is what I want to tell you. Well, Kimmy, how are they being so successful? Wouldn't someone follow that van? Yeah, you would follow a van like that, whether it's black or whatever, if you know there are people in it, if you know that this is law enforcement, if you know that you've been doing your due diligence and doing a case on someone. But you wouldn't follow a van probably if that particular van or vehicle has regular business insignia painted on it to look legitimate, to look legitimate for the company that it represents. Kimmy, what are you saying? These idiots, organized crime. You got someone who can paint. You got people that can paint. You got people that can paint in California. You got people that can paint and you got people that can do this. You got people that work for major companies. You organize one of the biggest, in my opinion, it's not even an opinion. This is the biggest of the history of mankind organization ever. Ever. And when these idiots really get caught, because they're getting caught individually, even if it's a group of people, and then I say that, you say, well, how can a group of people be individual? Easy in this situation. No one individual usually gets caught in this. It's usually a group, but because it's all over the world, gang stalking. Please, you guys, get over yourself. Get outside the box of your regular thinking. Please know, gang stalking is worldwide, and they're making money. The people at the top, mucho money, yachts and stuff. Watching people in their place when it comes to the kidnapping, women mostly, in their place without their consent. They haven't signed any contract. I even have this idiot above my head. She'll make a statement. I can't stand that. You know, when I do something that pisses them off, like I didn't do my hair at home, I did my hair away from home, you know, and trying to see the length of my hair. So I did my hair away from, even though it has shrunk, you guys. I tell you, it just does not pay me to do. It does not pay me at all to, you know, do a blowout, you know, just a little heat and blow your hair out. Oh God, I step outside. That's a wrap. But they want to see it, and that bee did something to her hair. Yeah, I did. Anywhere there's electricity all over. I found me some electricity. I know where I can go and do my hair so you won't see it. And guess what? Next time I won't even go there. I'll be going somewhere else. Always trailing, you guys. Always trailing. But the insignia that they are putting on vehicles is, for instance, we have something down in Dallas, Texas called DART, DART, capital D, capital A, capital R, capital T. DART stands for Dallas Area Rapid Transit, meaning it's the transit system for the city of Dallas. Okay? As a matter of fact, had I been saying this right, you would have seen a train coming through here. Not right here, but over in that area, passing through, because the train station's right behind here. You know, the street dead ends at the train station. But there's buses as well. Please keep in mind, like I said, there's many people in this organization who are artists, who know how to do this and who know how to replicate insignia. So you got a white van, but you got a DART, Dallas Area Rapid Transit logo on the van. You think that van's gonna get stopped? You got AT&T, because I'm not just saying that some of these idiots work for AT&T, but I'm just going to let you guys know, some of them were. I'm not saying AT&T is spying on people. Okay, I'm not saying that. It's the people that work for AT&T, some of them. Okay, whether it's at 3 or 4 handful, that's just for that particular building. This is the biggest organized crime, I'm telling you, in the history of mankind. You got cable companies, Spectrum. There's some of these idiots that work for Spectrum because they have to come together collaboratively. They have to come together for the ultimate goal, and that is to watch women, and mostly women, in their place, apartment, entertainment. You don't know how many times I've told these idiots above my head, I am not your blank blanking entertainment. You fill the blank in the blank with an F. I am not your blanking entertainment, because I can sing and I love to sing, and they know this guy's been following me for years, and I've sang in my current apartment. You know, I just sing. It's to the point where the idiot will request songs as if I don't know that he's requesting them. Honey, they are not going to play Lauren Daigle 4 times within an hour. Sorry, that's a request. 4 hours, four songs. Did I say 4 hours? No, 4 songs is what I meant to say if I didn't say it. Within an hour, hour and a half ish. They're not going to do that. There are other artists that they need to play. That's abnormal, unless someone calls to request the song. Okay. I'm like, the other day I was singing you'll never find another love like mine. Of course, you guys, I'm so comical. I put my own lyrics in the song, and all of a sudden the song comes on the radio, but 30 minutes later, on a station that plays a variety of songs. I'm talking, what's the chances of that song coming on the radio? You know what I'm saying? But what they will do to get back to that, you see this van, which has it's got some kind of insignia on it. Let's pretend that it was white, and it is, and it had no insignia, but then all of a sudden 3 days later, it has the logo for DART on it. That's not going to get stopped unless there's already a surveillance. I mean, going on. You know what I'm saying? There's already a case going on. And let's just also say there's women in it. Of course, they wouldn't be just sitting there. They would be on the move. But okay, for this, yeah, there's women sitting in it. You think the police is going to stop that van and it's not doing anything illegal, but it really is truly doing something majorly illegal? No, because it looks official. And I'm not going to do my Tamia, it's official, okay? Yeah, it looks official. You think, let me see, electricity company in the Dallas area, and I'm just using Dallas as an example. Like I said, it's worldwide. You think when the police are on the side of that van, it's just they're gonna just tell them to pull over because it's painted the wrong way or something like that? No, they're not. It looks legitimate. The same people, check this out, that paint for these companies, though, the same contractors that do this painting for these people. And I'm so sleepy. Let me make sure I got this right. The same companies, there you go, that are that have a contract with other companies to put their logos on vehicles, blah 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 blah, and then this and that. If I say blah 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 one more time, that there you go, bam, same company. They know how to make the logo. They know what color that is. They're the ones that make the logo fits for the official company. But they're going to make a logo as well for this van. You don't understand how much respect people get from police, meaning they don't bother them in most cases, especially when they're not speeding, when they have insignia on the vehicle. They just don't bother company vehicles in most cases. You got to really be speeding or doing something just wrong to get stopped by the cops, and you're in the company's vehicle. Now, I'm not saying cops don't stop those types of vehicles, but chances are no, no. Everyday citizens, that's who they're looking for. They're not, in other words, it's a rapport. This is business. You work for this business, and then we're in business, and you know what I'm saying. The respect, the respect value of it. Oh, and then again, the person's not doing anything wrong to get arrested for not doing anything wrong for, unless, like I said, it's a case, not doing anything, to get stopped. So you can't harass people just because you may want to, or mess with them. They're gone. They're following the speed limit. They have their tags and stuff up to date. No, there's no reason to follow that vehicle. Yet many police have been right next to one with a whole bunch of women and did not even know. They play on the fact that you're going to think this and think that. Literally, they really do. They really, truly do. So I'm going to go, you guys. I'm to sum that up. Please don't think that that vehicle is legitimate. And I've even seen them, you guys, where you can just, oh my God, Jesus, FBI, all kinds of stuff. But I have seen them where you can look at the paint and tell that it's not the true color that's supposed to be in the logo, or you can see the paint dripping down off of the logo a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Honey, what company's going to hire someone to do their work and that's what they get? No one's going to do that. They want to get what they paid for. So this is Kimmy Wyatt. I gotta go. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenos noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir, Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. And like I said, some of y'all need to let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao Bela, ciao Belo. Smooches gotta go. Post your comments, you guys. Stay with me. Stay tuned. Got a lot of stuff coming up. Please stay tuned. I am going to go in. I'm going to tell you every freaking thing you need to know about gang stalking so that you can pass that information on to someone else. I just stopped a young lady right here in this parking lot because I was going to do this video and I was closer over here. So I walked up to the vehicle. She came in and did a U and then parked. She said, "Oh, so you think I'm one of them?" I said, "No, no, 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 no. I have to come check. This is something I have to do." Come to find out, she said she and her friend went to a club, Deep Ellum, part of downtown Dallas, and these two guys, and she noted of Hispanic descent. I've been telling you. She said that they were following them around, and she said it I turned around and said, "If you don't stop effing following me or whatever she said, I forgot."